Get ready for the action, because Victor Wembanyama just dropped a massive confession after the San Antonio Spurs' stunning Game 1 loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. He openly admitted to struggling offensively, revealing how much energy he poured into defense and where he fell short. We dive into the details of Wembanyama's candid remarks and what this means for the team moving forward.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the tough reality surrounding De'Aaron Fox. We examine why some analysts are questioning the quick fix trade proposal and whether it actually addresses the glaring inconsistency issues the point guard has been facing in the postseason. Find out if the trade is a miss or if there's still hope for the Spurs' future. Then, we break down the fallout from Game 1, as Spurs fans are calling for a drastic change after the loss. We analyze the performance of both Victor Wembanyama and De'Aaron Fox, looking at the stats and the fans' sentiment surrounding their struggles and the debate over who should lead the team. We wrap up with the big picture on the Spurs' backcourt rotation and the future of their lineup. Will Dylan Harper step up, or will De'Aaron Fox find his role in the instant offense? Don't miss the full analysis. Stay locked in and tell us what you think in the comments below. San Antonio Spurs' Victor Wembanyama offered a candid confession following the team's narrow 104-1-2 loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves in Game 1 of the Western Conference semifinals, prompting a mixture of reactions from the media. Despite an outstanding defensive showing, including 12 blocks, Wembanyama struggled offensively, netting only 5 points on 2 of 8 shooting in the second half. During a post-game press conference, Wembanyama acknowledged his uneven performance, explaining that his intense focus on defense left him exhausted and ineffective when it came to scoring. He took full responsibility for wasting energy on offensive plays that did not contribute to the team's success. Expressing confidence in his teammates, Wembanyama stated that both he and De'Aaron Fox need to improve before Game 2, assuring the media that he trusted the group to make the necessary adjustments. The forward center concluded his reflection with a comment that drew laughter from the assembled press. So, basically, if everything was different, it would have been different. While the comment lightened the atmosphere, his offensive decision-making remains a point of concern for the Spurs moving forward. Wembanyama's perceived disappearance in crunch time proved costly as the Spurs fell behind 1-0 in the series. Although he posted an impressive triple-double with 11 points, 15 rebounds, and 12 blocks, he was largely absent during the game's final moments, with Julian Champagny ultimately taking the unsuccessful game-winning shot as time expired. San Antonio Spurs fans are facing a realistic assessment of De'Aaron Fox's performance, acknowledging his inconsistency despite his all-star status and value. While Fox has demonstrated flashes of dominance, recent postseason performances have highlighted struggles with scoring efficiency and turnovers. Despite these critiques, the author suggests that dismissing Fox entirely is premature. The report examines a hypothetical trade proposal suggesting De'Aaron Fox for Kevin Durant, aiming to address roster depth and potentially move established talent. However, the analysis concludes that this specific trade idea lacks significant merit. While Kevin Durant remains an elite offensive talent, the Spurs are not positioned to risk adding a 37-year-old veteran who has battled injuries and inconsistent seasons. The author points to Durant's recent playoff struggles due to injury as a major deterrent to such a move. Despite the concerns, the piece balances the critique of Fox's inconsistency, citing specific examples like poor shooting percentages in recent games, with evidence of his impact, noting his crucial contributions in key playoff moments. Furthermore, the author argues that Fox has been a success in San Antonio, as the team does not win 62 games without him, and he helps bolster the offense. The conclusion is a call for patience. While Spurs fans should watch for potential role adjustments for Fox if the postseason falters, the time is not yet right to completely write him off. The consensus is that Fox has flaws that need addressing, but he remains a vital part of the team's future. The San Antonio Spurs are reportedly facing a challenging stretch as key players Victor Wembanyama and De'Aaron Fox struggle to find their rhythm. This recent performance dip has raised concerns among analysts and fans regarding the team's immediate trajectory. While specific details regarding the nature of the struggles have not been fully elaborated in the provided content, the situation signals a potential setback for the franchise as they navigate the competitive landscape of the NBA. Further analysis is expected to detail the specific statistical or performance issues affecting these two high-profile talents and what adjustments the Spurs organization will implement moving forward. Fans and observers are keenly awaiting updates on how the team will address these challenges to regain momentum. The San Antonio Spurs faced a challenging start to their Western Conference semifinals, losing Game 1 against the Minnesota Timberwolves with a final score of 104-102. Despite a last-second three-pointer from Julian Champagny securing the victory for Minnesota, the loss was attributed to performance issues from the team's two stars, Victor Wembanyama and De'Aaron Fox. Victor Wembanyama registered 12 blocks, matching a postseason record, but his scoring was inefficient, netting only 11 points. De'Aaron Fox contributed 10 points and 6 turnovers. Combined, the duo failed to make any of their 12 three-point attempts. In contrast, Dylan Harper led the Spurs offensively with 18 points. Following the game, Spurs fans engaged in a lively discussion on social media, offering candid roster advice to General Manager Mitch Johnson regarding the team's immediate direction. Concerns were raised regarding the utilization of De'Aaron Fox, who is on a substantial 4-year, $229 million contract extension. Critics question the justification for Fox's minutes when he disappears during crucial playoff stretches, particularly when compared to the developing Dylan Harper. While Fox is viewed as more experienced, concerns persist about his shooting threat and role. Several fans argued that Dylan Harper is ready to take the starting role immediately, citing his size advantage and solid catch-and-shoot capabilities. One fan suggested that if Mitch Johnson had the flexibility, he would start Harper over Fox in the next game, positioning Fox instead in a sixth-man or instant offense role for the second unit. While the organization has maintained a consistent approach to the backcourt rotation throughout the season, the fans' sentiment is clear. While Fox may be the present, Dylan Harper is widely viewed as the future of the Spurs offense.